It all started in a rural hospital. At first, it seemed like the flu. But then people changed. They all turned into bloodthirsty monsters, but they craved a particular kind of flesh. Newborns. There are speculations, but no one knows exactly why. Once the plague hits, they go into hunting mode. My sister had just given birth. I was in the maternity wing when the alarms went off. The security officers and the police ran past us, screaming to lock the nursery doors. The infected still got past them. And I saw one for the first time. Pale skin, hairless head. The black veins spreading under its skin and that green hue in its eyes. It was a man. At least it used to be. Its attention wasn't on me, though. Its hands and face were pressed against the glass, looking at the rows of cribs like an animal waiting for its next meal. And the word it uttered. The CDC had no explanation for what was happening. But they believed the virus made the host attracted to pheromones in the babies, their undeveloped immune systems and fresh organs. The virus probably viewed them as clean fuel. This was likely all a part of the virus's evolution. Of course, we had no way of knowing that at the time. My sister was in no shape to try and save her baby. She put my niece in my arms and screamed at me to run. But where? We were on the 6th floor and these things were knocking down doors and climbing up walls. Well, I ran for the stairs. Along the way, I saw bodies twitching on the ground, their hair falling out of their head and the black veins going all over their arms and neck. Fingers clawing the ground, breathing heavy. But my time was limited. Suddenly, they all sat up. Their necks snapped from every direction, looking at my niece. I went from a run to a full-blown sprint. I shut the door behind me and pushed a vending machine in front of the door. I could hear the bodies slamming against it. I backed up to grab my niece off the ground and I could see their fingers coming under the door frame. All I had to do was set her down and run, and they wouldn't come after me. This was the unspoken fact no one dared think of. We were airlifted out from the hospital roof. My sister didn't make it. Neither did half the city. Maternity wards all across the country became feeding grounds for these monsters. It's been 2 years, and for the most part, the virus in newborns have been contained. What scares us the most, though, the ones that were infected and are now growing up. They were always part of the virus's bigger picture and will be its final stage. What does this mean for the rest of us? Will they eventually turn into even stronger versions of the infected we've seen? And will they hunt everyone next? Well, there's no way to be sure, which is why I stay off the grid. I haven't seen an infected in months, but sometimes, when I'm trying to sleep among the deafening silence, I can still hear the way that monster, the first one I ever saw, says the word, baby.